Hello, today we're going to be learning how to make a Pong game. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to, so first of all you need to either download the Scratch offline version, which I will include in the description below, or what you can do is you can use the online version, which this is the scratch.mit.edu. So what you do is you want to go to your profile. If you're not offline, just click New Project, File, then Save As, then click the New Project. So firstly, what you want to do is get a, well, you could do whatever backdrop you want, but I'm just gonna get, I don't know, this one looks cool. Then we want a ball sprite. So we want a ball sprite. Now we want this one flagged clicked. Now we want to go up to the where's that point in direction 45, and then we can drag in the forever loop, move 15 steps. Well, if it depends on how much, but I'd recommend 15 steps. It depends on your preferences. So if on edge, bounce. That's great. Now what we're gonna want to do is we want to add a paddle sprite. So if you search down here somewhere, you should. Yep, there's a paddle. Paddle. So we have the paddle. Now we want to forever if I'm going to set the X value. That means our X position, which is our horizontal position, to the X position of our mouse. So X2 set X2 mouse X. So when we execute this line of code, you'll see that the paddle moves at a like a little moves horizontally wherever the mouse is going. It can only move left or right. It cannot move up or down. So what we're going to do is we're going to place our little paddle around here. Well, that's great. Now what we want to do is we want to add a line sprite. So you could either draw this or you could just take this from there. So what I want to do with this line sprite is put it at the very bottom of our screen, low background. So what we want to do is we want to select our ball sprite, and then we want to add when flag clicked, we want to add a forever loop. We want to add an if-then statement. Then want to turn. So if we're touching the paddle, that means if we're touching this guy right here, then it will rotate 180 degrees, which means it will rotate completely horizontally. 180 degrees. Rotate. Now remember to make it clockwise, not counterclockwise. That will have a very unpleasant effect. Now we want to make it move 15 steps. Now remember, earlier when we added this code, this needs to be the same as this. 15. Great. So now when we have this 15, we have to wait, and now you need to add this. You need to add this to make sure that your program does not crash. This is just a buffering time so that it does not go too fast. Now what we would like to do is we would like to add a score value. So what you want to do is you want to name it score. Now be very careful with this part. Do not click for this sprite only. Click for all sprites. Hit OK. Now drag this sprite, drag the score thing where we want. Now there are 3 different types of mode for showing like a variable. One is this one. Now if you want to switch modes, double click. So double clicking, it switches to just the number. And I click it again, it switches to slider mode. However, I do not recommend this with score variables in your other games, as this will allow your players to alter their score within a scale of 1 to 100. So what we want to do is we want to set it on this thing. We want to set it to 0.
Some people are trying to leave some decent help.
Now we want to insert this to if touching score. Now we want to hit score. Insert the change. Wait, no, we do not insert it at the bottom. Insert it at the very top here, so that's the first thing that'll happen. And now obviously we don't want our players to have the same score over and over again. So what we would want to do is we would want to select score from this menu and press to set the score to 0. Now we have this line sprite, which is going to be very crucial in ending the game whenever you need. So what we want to do is we need to go here. We want to insert when flag clicked, and then we want to go to the control section. We want to add a forever loop. Inside the forever loop, we want to hit if then. Now we want to go down to the sensing sections. Touching mouse pointer. Now we want to press ball.
$37.
And then we want to stop the whole operation because that's when we lose.
Anti-aging. Toilet paper ফেরত আসছে?
Toilet paper.
Kitchen towel? Madam.
So now we want to name our project. By this, if you are on a offline version, you will want to do this while you're naming it when you first hit save as. So, and if you ever want to save changes on the offline version, you don't need to hit save as over and over again. That'll create copies unless you want to create a copy. So what you're gonna do is you wanna name it. Now you can name it whatever you want, but I'm gonna name it Pong Tutorial Game. And now, if you're on the online version, you can share it for people to play it. Now, if your instructions, you want to be very specific. So, pointer to move the paddle. Bounce ball the paddle to score point.
Is there a problem? ওটা করেছে মেডিকেশন কি? এত তো নরমাল থেকে ভালো হয়। এটা মেডিকেশন কি দেওয়া?
Don't let
The ball
That's to boost
fall.
your immune system. That's it.
Don't let the ball reach the
don't let the ball hit the red line where you lose. And obviously, you can put whoever you want to thank for this in there. So now we want to go back to our project. And that is how you create our basic Pong.
And now you can test it.
So what you want to do is you want to test it. If it bounces off and when it touches the red line, you end the game. So you want to try again. Oh wait, one last thing. When you hit the ball strike above the forever loop, insert a go to X0 Y0. This will ensure that the ball always shows up on the middle of the screen and not in the place where it last left off. Or else that will make your game very difficult. And that is how you create an advanced, sorry, not advanced, this is how you create a Pong project.
So first,
Goodbye.
Delivery. When?